If you're looking for an inexpensive way to modernize the front end of your 2016 or newer Tacoma, these Raxiom Axial Series 6000K LED H11 low beam headlight bulbs will be a great solution. Now these will be a great pick if your headlight housings are in good shape, but the factory halogen bulb just isn't cutting it anymore when it comes to the visibility or just even the look. Now you also won't have to maintenance these as frequently thanks to the longevity of the LED if you're looking for a one and done solution. Now these will feature power-saving SMD LED technology, which will be incredibly efficient using 1/10 of the energy compared to the halogen bulb and will outlast it with a 30,000-hour lifespan. Now LEDs will also produce a cleaner and more concise beam pattern for better visibility and again that 6000K color temperature, which will produce a bright white hue instead of that yellowish appearance that you may be used to for again that modern touch of style. Now these will be simple and straightforward when it comes to the construction with an H11 fitting, so they'll twist right into the factory housing for a seamless fit. Now the LED chips will be at the top and you'll see a larger aluminum body on the back for really good heat dispersion for that LED. Now the harness will also be plug and play and include a resistor, so you're not going to experience any flickering when upgrading to the LED, which will give you some peace of mind. Like I mentioned, this is going to be a super affordable solution, coming in at about $75 for the set. Now, I personally think that $75 is well worth it, considering that, again, this is going to be a one and done solution. This will offer a ton of light output for 2 little bulbs and will give your truck a facelift without completely changing out the headlights. Not to mention, it's an easy swap that anyone can do, making it well worth that $75. Getting into the install process, this will come in at a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you about 20 minutes to get the job done. Now speaking of the install, one of our customers here has actually installed this on their Tacoma and is going to walk you through what that process looks like step by step. So that's going to wrap it up for me. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Here's our parts used for this video. We just used a pocket knife to open up the box, and then a flathead screwdriver so you can pop open the pop tabs on the headlights. 10mm socket and a ratchet so that way you can loosen the headlights, well the mounting bracket for the headlights, to give you some extra wiggle room on the light bulbs there. Also to loosen the reservoir if you need the extra hand space on the passenger side headlight. Now that the hood is open, we got to know where we're putting in the headlight. So if you come into here on the far left, you'll see this little housing. It's as easy as turning to the left and pulling out. Now, you'll notice there's a little button on the bottom here. Just push that in with a finger. See if I can give you a good angle. So push it in on the bottom and then simply remove the old light bulb. Now, I don't know how it is for other Tacomas. This is a 2020 SR. In order to put the new bulb in, it's too long. You'll see that it doesn't fit going in by itself. So what we have to do is loosen the headlight itself at these 3 points, 1, 2, and 3. And we'll be able to pull the headlight back and squeeze the bulb in. So now, you get your 10mm socket, and you loosen. Well, ideally not loosen, you want to take them out. Now I'm just going to take the screw, put it somewhere where you're not going to lose it. Same with that one, just putting it in my pocket. Now the tricky part is this last one right here. So you get your flathead, squeeze it under the lip, not under the little plastic washer on the outside, in between. You just want to pop that up, take the whole thing out. Whoop, don't drop it. Keep that one safe. And now we have the ability to pull this back, to pull the mounting back. And actually what you got to do first is this lip right here. You got to kind of pick it up so that way they come loose, and that way you can actually move it. And that's all the wiggle room you need. So what we're gonna do now is actually install the headlight, well, the light bulb. So you'll notice it's pretty universal on both sides. You grab that old housing that we just pushed the button on, and you'll hear a click. If you want to double check and pull on it a little bit, make sure it doesn't come out, that's good. So now that you have the headlight installed, word of caution, there's 2 points here. You don't want to turn the wrong way because this part does come out. It's the manufactured part. It'll twist back in if it falls off. It's meant to do that. But now you want to start by putting half the bulb in and then pull that headlight like I was showing earlier and turn it. You want to feel the light bulb settle in there. It doesn't take long. You might have to move around a little bit, twist it around, but you'll feel it settle in. And then you want to turn it to the right towards you, and you'll feel it lock into place. And then if you want to pull on it, make sure it doesn't fall out, you're good to go. We're gonna rinse, repeat on the other side here.
Now that's gonna wrap it up for my review and the install of these Raxiom Axial Series 6000K LED H11 low beam headlight bulbs fitting all 2016 and newer Tacomas, and you can find these right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.